I'm writing parts of this post in advance, so I can get this next update up as soon as possible. Jamie just got here and he told me that while he was thinking about what I told him so far about this whole thing, he got an idea. He is loosening one of the hinges on the closet door right now, so the door hopefully won't close all the way when the man in the suit leaves it tomorrow morning. The thought Jamie had is that maybe the physical act of the door closing could be what changes the closet back into a regular linen closet again. We're also planning to empty the closet so that we can check again for any sort of mechanism that would allow the man in the suit to enter the closet without alerting anyone else in the house. Jamie, like me, doesn't think it's possible, so he wants to see for himself that there is no other explanation for it. After Jamie was satisfied that there was no false wall or secret door inside my closet, we grabbed some NES there S1 practically right down the street and brought it back to my house. We went back over what we already know as well as everyone else's suggestions while we ate, and Jamie suggested that instead of emptying my bookshelf that is about the same size as the closet door and using it to trap or confuse the man in the suit, I should go into the closet and he could put the bookcase up on the other side of the door, closing me inside. Like one of you said, it would be a pretty solid recreation of the conditions better than just shutting myself in the closet without the bookshelf, since I've tried that already from the time that I was hiding in the closet of that one open house when I was 5, and since I was the one who had the experience, the best recreation would be one with me involved rather than the man in the suit. Our theory right now is that maybe doing that would transport me to wherever the man in the suit is coming from. It's not my favorite idea, if I'm being honest, because it seems a little riskier than I'd like, but I think it's still definitely worth a shot. We'll probably still try to block the man inside too to see what happens when he can't leave the closet, but there are other things that we can use to block the man inside that would probably be more effective and easier to manage. Honestly, an angled chair could probably do it since the floor in the hallway is carpeted so the chair legs would catch easier. I also tossed out the idea that one of you mentioned about spending the night in the closet to try to catch a glimpse of how the man in the suit arrives appears. I told him my plan regarding that idea. Enter the closet just a few minutes before the man in the suit appears, since he seems to appear at almost exactly the same time every day, about 8:53 a.m. Central Standard Time, and wait to see how he manages to get into the closet in the first place. That way we wouldn't have to try to suffer through a night of sleeping in what is basically a tall 2x3 box. Another idea that I think would be worth trying is attempting to touch the man in the suit. I haven't endeavored to make physical contact with him before, and since I've learned that he disappears from photographs after a short time, I told Jamie that I wonder if the man in the suit even has a tangible physical form. Obviously, he can open and close doors, so to some extent, he has to have a form with some degree of tactile presence, but it'd be good to know exactly how far it goes. Jamie says we could also just try leaving the closet door open to see if the man can still appear, or if the door has to be closed for him to be able to enter. But we've agreed not to try too many ideas out at once because it'll be easier to connect causes to effects if we don't muddy the waters too much. That said, our plan for tomorrow morning is simply to see if Jamie can see the man in the suit too, since so far I'm the only one that has. Watch to see if the door not closing properly will keep the closet from changing back into a regular closet after the man leaves, and maybe to see if we can touch the man we haven't fully decided on. This last one, but we've agreed to at least leave it on the table. I'll type out the rest of this tomorrow morning after we've done our experiments. Jamie and I just got back from trying to follow the man in the suit to see where he goes after he leaves my house. Jamie is planning on staying over again tonight so we can try a few more things, but before we get to that, I'm going to explain what happened as best as I can. I've